you, and today we sharpen our eyes with detail and observe fine arts painting with self-taught artist Conroy Green. We welcome him to Sunrise to share more of his portraits, landscapes, and abstract art. Good morning, Sir Green. I am now, and I'm going to know where for turn, because everyone may turn is beauty. Give us a little bit about how you started. You're self-taught. How did you get involved in art?
Well, for me, I've always been creative as a child growing up, but not having the opportunity to go to university or having a job at my adolescent years, I had to rely on my craft. I had to do something to make my life worth living.
Oh, so well said. But how did you even identify that you realized your skill from very early? Like, how did you realize that, well, you know, I can't draw, or I can't, what was the interest like for arts for you?
Yes, I always sketch and stuff like that. I believe my influence is reggae music, stuff like that. Bob Marley, one of them. If you can do something that you love and make money from it, you should do it. So that has been a great motivation for me. So being at home, I was like, this is the easiest thing I can do to make money. So I started doing it more, and people started loving it. So I just started thinking about making a career from it.
And you took it seriously.
Right. When did you take this? When did you decide, okay, I'm going to start purchasing items and do this as a business? How long have you been doing this professionally?
I recently got laid off from a job. On that job.
How recent?
From March.
COVID-19 months.
Okay. All right.
I used to sketch on papers on my lunchtime, and I leave them about the place, and customers, my co-workers, they would say, who's doing these stuff?
But did you reveal it, or it was a mystery?
I just left it about the place.
Okay.
And people started encouraging me that I should take it more seriously. And that's when I decided to go to a regular bookstore. I bought some paint and brushes, and I just started posting it on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and people just started requesting.
So you didn't go to the University of YouTube for any lessons whatsoever? This is just naturally raw talent?
Raw talent.
So talk to us about the pieces that you have here, because I see familiar faces.
Yes.
Jamaican icons.
Yes.
Minister of Government.
Yes.
National hero.
Yeah. Portrait.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. So you mentioned Bob Marley and music being an inspiration, but even so, as he mentioned, lots of icons and stuff. How do you what gets you started? You get up and you actually say, okay, today I'm going to. Is it you're inspired by what really to start?
My people is my biggest motivation. The Jamaican people, African people on a whole, us being very vibrant as a nation.
Yeah.
Miss Lou telling us about the Talawa spirit. So things like that motivate me to be myself, to search myself, to become valuable. Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, I believe that her post is very important. Youth and culture.
Yes.
So she has been a great inspiration for me. I love animals, birds, I love nature, so I paint mostly stuff like that. And as you can see over there, the black woman abstract, stuff like that motivate me.
My cross between Rihanna and Erykah Badu.
Nice. Nice observation.
Yes, cross between Erykah Badu and yes.
So do people commission your work for, if someone wants to do a self-portrait, or if they just want something and they say, listen, I'm feeling this kind of feel for my living room or my bedroom, can they call you and say, I'd love you, Cordell, to do this?
Most definitely. I've had a couple of those commissioned before. My strong point is painting people. I do every and anything. Maybe I haven't done it as yet, but that's me. I just love being creative. People have commissioned me to paint abstract, self-portraits, a wide range of stuff. I've hosted paint and sip. I've done face paintings. I've done murals.
So let me ask you this question. Yeah. You have in the mind's eye the actual picture of what the individual, what the scenery looks like, what the animal looks like. Do you just paint from memory, or do you have to go back to an actual picture to remind you of some details?
Now being that I'm a cub in it, yes, I would go back to reference photos.
Yes.
But I always try to exercise my mind by not looking at stuff and painting from my heart, like that one, the lady and the valley and stuff like that. So that's original. That's an original piece.
But what this also looks like though is that the shrubbery and the river, if you look closely, it seems as though it's part of her actual attire.
It does.
Beautiful.
So
It
you
does.
can't
She's clothed in nature.
the difference.
Yes.
So it captures the essence of nature and,
Yeah.
Sure.
and our own connection with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Clothed in nature.
Yes.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Rockford, Kingston too,
Yes.
known as a very volatile community.
Yes.
Yes, there I spent most of my youthful days. I went to Ad Astra Garden Basic School, and then Windward Road. Then my final year of education, Kingston College.
Okay.
For some people,
And so if we need to follow your work
Yes.
and to, contact
People are
you
interested.
for your work, how do they find you? Social media details.
Instagram is where I post most of my work, and I make time-lapse videos so that people can enjoy my process on
nice.
YouTube. So it's Conroy_Green.
All right, Conroy_Green. Yeah.
Yes, on the Instagram, and on YouTube, Conroy Green.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Take that painting and turn to the camera because he's been holding it for quite... No, not
Okay,
that one.
no, I was
so
going-
people need to see exactly
Oh
what's
yes,
on the
this
front
one
of
is
it.
a little different here.
Yes.
This
So
one
thank
is
you so much
biggie.
for sharing your story. This is an
Thank you.
awe-inspiring one.
This is my favorite.
And I'm sure there are other individuals out there who might be thinking of the same thing. You're an inspiration for those individuals as well this
Absolutely.
morning. I wish you all the very best. All people say your basket never go empty.
Never
only
ever.
come,
It's a
never
great
go dry.
blessing. It is a great blessing.
And I appreciate you for
Most welcome.
inviting me on your platform so
Oh.
that I can showcase my talent and craft. I appreciate you very much.
I'm
blessings.
sure you'll be
Yes.
getting calls from our viewers.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, Conroy.
So that's Conroy Green
Yes.
sharing his own story and this painting with us this morning. Cultural interview, that's what it was. Let's check in with the streets for a first look at traffic for the morning.